absolute strongest? Well, today I'm gonna be going category by category and showing you which SML character is the absolute strongest at the end of the video. Starting off with the weakest characters are the ones that literally can't even move, which includes Jeffy's dog, dolls like Ken, and Pee-Pee Suck, which is Jeffy's fish, Melvin, Jeffy's hamster. And this is all pretty self-explanatory why they're the weakest, because they can't really do much of anything as they aren't sentient other than just being alive. However, the one that's probably the strongest is Ken, because he's been seen to move one time in SML movie The Ouija Board. Next up is the baby character category. These include the baby alien from SML movie The Baby Alien, Chaz and Junior Jr. from Chef Pee-Pee's Kids, Baby Jeffy from Baby Jeffy, Benjamin from Mr. Goodman's Baby, and finally Baby Shrek from the Baby Shrek series. This is pretty self-explanatory, as other than Baby Shrek driving and hitting Goodman with Mario's cart in episode 2,
just doing my neighborhood patrol of the ghetto. Okay. Yeah, everything seems to be normal.
and using Black Yoshi's Glock to shoot Shrek in the knee in episode 1.
Ginger, give me the gun now. Give me the gun. No!
I don't really count this as the necessary strength of the character. Most of these characters don't really have the strength to do literally anything. However, for this category, the strongest is definitely Baby Jeffy, as he beats up Brooklyn Guy, who's a full-grown adult with no problem at all, and literally puts his head through his donut hole toy.
Oh my god, look! I got the old juice, I got it! What happened to you?
Oh, Jeffy, I fell into that toy.
Next up is the kids character category, which includes Junior, Cody, and Joseph, Jeffy, the Huckerdoo kids, and Penelope, just to name a few. First of all, judging on just pure muscle, the strongest character is Cody due to his muscles being shown in SML movie Hunky Cody, which already puts him at a big advantage because he works out, which immediately puts him above characters like Benjamin just because of how lazy he is. Although Junior did have a six-pack like Cody in SML movie Hunky Cody, but it's later confirmed in Jeffy's swimming pool that he lost it by saying he doesn't have a six-pack.
Wait, why'd you guys get in the pool fully clothed?
Because we're not comfortable with our bodies, Cody. Yeah, Cody, we don't have six-pack abs like you.
Which lowers both Junior and Joseph's strength in comparison to Cody because he has a six-pack, making Cody stronger. But Cody overall isn't the strongest kid character, as that title goes to Jeffy. And I'm including Jeffy in the kid category because there are multiple examples of his strength way before he turned 18. For example, in SML movie Jeffy Gets Hypnotized, he grabs the TV he was playing Fortnite on, rips all the cords from the wall sockets, and throws it full send into the lake behind the filming house, which the video takes place in October of 2018, making him only 14 years old.
If I can't have the TV, then no one will!
Jeffy, what are you doing?
I'm taking the TV!
You're not taking the TV, Jeffy!
Watch me,
Jeffy, why'd you throw the TV in the lake, Jeffy?
It's called a television, Daddy.
Another example of this is an SML movie Jeffy's Bad Christmas. Jeffy chucks the entire Christmas tree with all the ornaments on the tree off the back porch.
Yeah, Jeffy, you were a bad boy all year long, so Santa got you coal because you got our videos age restricted.
Take that, Santa Claus!
Finally, the most prime example of Jeffy being the strongest is that in SML short Jeffy's Tantrum, he chucks a full couch off of the 2-story balcony in his house with just one hand.
Jeffy's being so annoying about that game. What?
Now, it isn't confirmed whether he picked it up with one hand or both, but the fact that he and him alone picked up the couch and chucked it off the balcony is enough evidence that you need for Jeffy to be the strongest kid character. And while yes, Jeffy is an adult now, the video where he tosses the couch was made in March of 2017, which would make Jeffy just 12 years old at the time. Next up are the adults, which include Chef Pee-Pee, Bowser, Hank and Suzanne Huckerdoo, Rose and Marvin, along with Screwball and Brooklyn Guy. However, when looking into the videos, for example, of strength, none of the characters I just said are the strongest. The last two characters, which I believe are the strongest, are Principal Steinbeck and Jackie Chu. Principal Steinbeck is actually pretty strong, and an example of this can be seen in Bowser Jr.'s summer school, that when Toad throws a paper ball at Steinbeck, he absolutely rips on Toad, beating him up.
Anybody wants to be funny?
Oh my god! Principal Steinbeck's beating up Toad!
While it isn't shown that he can beat up an adult, he's basically beating up the students, which in this case is Toad, like he's just a doll. But Jackie Chu does know martial arts, including karate. It can even break wood straight in half. And imagining Jackie Chu versus Steinbeck, Jackie Chu would easily win. So for the strongest adult character is Jackie Chu. However, there are a few special cases in which I'll get to later, where some basic adults in the series are basically gods. And the weakest adults in this category are Margaret, Mario's grandpa, and Chives. Another thing to keep in mind are the ghosts in Luigi's Mansion series are not special in any way. In the series, they're just ghosts. Although they can interact with real world things, they do not add any special powers. Next up, we have the cartoon/animatronics category, including the 2015 and 2023 Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, along with the demonic Hop Hop Bunny and the animatronics from Bowser Jr.'s 8th birthday. I'm putting them in their own category because they are stronger than humans, as evident in Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 5. They ripped off a presumably living human being's arms clean off. And as for the Hop Hop Bunny, at the end of Jeffy's favorite song, the bunny bites off Mario's head. As well, the animatronics from Bowser Jr.'s 8th birthday fall into this category, as Cody gets eaten by the pig, Chef Pee Pee gets eaten by the bunny, and Joseph is presumably eaten by the bunny rabbit as well. And there are a ton of other victims who are killed and put on the pizza that's served and in the Bobbing for Apples game. Now, I would assume that the 2023 FNAF animatronics are as dangerous as their original counterparts, but they haven't shown their capability of violence, as the most violent thing they've done is when Wither Chica hit Marvin really hard in the face.
Can I have this back? Thank you. Ooh, he gave it back. He gave it back.
It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl. What happened?
Chica knocked you out.
But I'm not going to include the FNAF characters from SML movie Cody's Sleepover and the ones from Luigi's Mansion, as those are probably just hallucinations and aren't shown to do any actual harm. In my opinion, the strongest animatronic has to be the demonic Hop Hop Bunny, as he immediately shows his capability for violence and will kill people just for making fun of his song. Next up is the bigger animals category. However, for this category, I'm only going to focus on two characters. The first being the dinosaur that appears occasionally, and the second is Jeffrey from Junior Saves Toys R Us. However, in this case, I'm gonna go with Jeffrey being the strongest, as it's shown in the same video that professional boxer D-Money gets beat up and is basically knocked out in one punch that Jeffrey shows.
Are you ready, D-Money?
Oh, I'm ready. Just ring the bell.
Ding, ding.
And he's definitely stronger than the T-Rex, as in SML movie Chef Jeffy, the dinosaur gets tranquilized in one shot. And this is pretty anticlimactic, as a dinosaur is supposed to be way more than powerful enough to withstand a tranquilizer shot, which is made for modern animals. Let alone just one tiny hit takes the dinosaur out immediately, which is unrealistic, as it takes more than 5 minutes for a regular gorilla to be taken down by a tranquilizer, as researched by researchers after the Harambe incident in 2016.
All right, I got my tranquilizer Nerf machine.
Whoa, we were shooting with it.
Okay. I think it's working. I think it's working.
I think it worked.
It worked.
Okay.
Jeffrey also drinks 4 beers in Junior's bathroom, and 4 beers contain 56 grams of alcohol, so the fact that he can withstand these 4 beers, that's just another thing that we visibly see, which shows that Jeffrey is more tolerant to things that go against his biology.
Jeffrey, are you okay, Jeffrey?
I don't think he's okay.
Jeffrey? Oh, he's trying to get up. Oh,
Okay,
Jeffrey.
Careful, buddy. Oh, no.
Although, keep in mind, Jeffrey is a giraffe made in someone's imagination, so he doesn't even compare to normal giraffes that are found in the wild. Finally, we have characters that have powers or are gods, which will reveal who the strongest character in the SML series is. I won't be including the 2014 to 2016 Pokemon series, as that didn't add anything to the characters themselves. Starting us off, the Superpowers episodes, nothing much to their strength is added, but there is a small advantage in Cody's case, as in Superpowers 1, Cody can turn into anything, meaning he can turn into anything that exists in the SML world, even people, as it's shown that he can transform into Junior and Chef Pee Pee. Joseph also kind of gets added strength, as he can run really fast, which can increase the impact of his punches if he wants to. But in the second Superpowers episode, Cody also has a bit of advantage, as he can make clones of himself, which can in turn help him in fights, as he's already one of the strongest kid characters.
Ooh, maybe your power is to bring people back to life. You should try it.
Okay.
What? Cody!
Morty, you just cloned yourself!
Oh, pretty sexy clone of myself. Oh, you're not so bad yourself.
Now, moving on to the Jeffy Ball Z series, there are a lot of characters with superpowers based off of Dragon Ball Z, including Junior as Vegeta, Jeffy as Goku, and Lavelle as Lord Frieza. Now, while the series isn't finished, it can be safe to say that Super Saiyan Jeffy is the strongest character in that universe with the amount of times that he's defeated his enemies. And this is made clear by how he has different techniques to kill Lord Frieza, as at the end of episode 4, he sliced him in half.
Never.
Destructo Disc! What?
But in episode 3, he put Lord Frieza into the pool. Lord Frieza comes in second place in this universe, as he's seen putting Super Saiyan Jeffy in his place constantly, not only in episode 3 but also in episode 4. But unfortunately, because Jeffy doesn't give up, he gets killed by Jeffy, which is why he's number 2 in the Jeffy Ball series. Junior as Vegeta is close to Lord Frieza but comes up short, as his potential that he has in the show isn't as prominent in the Jeffy Ball series, as he's just a servant to Lord Frieza. And also, Brooklyn Guy lost his powers in episode 4, so he's not all powerful anymore. And finally, Joseph and Donald Duck are basic but powerful, but they're only really one-use characters in the series, so they're not as powerful as the main characters. Now, for the final few powerful characters we have, we're going to talk about the gods in this series, and yes, there are multiple. The first one we have is the bunny rabbit from the Golden Egg video, the genie from Bowser Jr.'s 3 Wishes, the dragon from the Jeffy Ball Z series, and the corn dog god. First off, the corn dog god doesn't have any arms nor really any strength other than making everything turn into a corn dog, which in this contest is really useless. The same can be said about the 3 Wish Givers in the Golden Egg and the genie from Bowser Jr.'s 3 Wishes, as well as the dragon from Jeffy Ball Z. They can be considered gods, but the most that they can do as far as strength wise goes is make others more powerful and stronger, or turning them into food, which is what the corn dog god does. So immediately, those are the least powerful gods. Then we have actual god, Craig and Craig Jr. Craig Jr. is probably the least powerful of the 3 because his powers are not fully developed. As in SML movie The Devil's Son, he has to rely on a lighter to light Chef Pee-Pee's hat on fire. And at second place is going to be Craig himself. He's literally the devil, so he lives in hell, but all that he really does in terms of evil is turn milk into blood and take souls from people like Chef Pee-Pee, which brings me to God. He's capable of letting people see different timelines, like in SML movie Bowser Jr.'s 11th birthday. He takes Junior to see what life would be like without him, and he helps Marvin with some things as well.
Well, can we switch back?
Well, that depends. Did you learn your lesson?
What lesson was I supposed to learn?
Well, maybe now that you've seen how terrible Marvin's life is, you'll treat him better from now on.
He even said in one video that he could turn Marvin into an ant.
You know, how'd you like to be an ant, huh? That would suck. I could make you an ant. Do you want that?
While God overall has extreme power over his decisions and the world, he's not the strongest character when it comes to how SML videos happen. Now for the big reveal, the strongest and most powerful person in the SML universe is Logan. Now this may seem like a cop-out way to make an ending, but hear me out. First of all, in SML movie Jeffy's Play Button, where Jeffy breaks into Logan's house, he's seen in the process of making an SML movie. Along with this, in SML movie Jeffy loses voice, Logan, like in real life, is calling the shots in every single video, making him the most powerful character in the SML universe.
All right, Lance, what's wrong with your voice? Why does it sound like that?
I lost it when I did the really big noise.
Well, go get a cough drop or drink some water. We gotta finish the video.
But let me know who you think the strongest SML character is in the comments. Thanks for watching and subscribe.